Hello and welcome to the usual appointments with me with mini bites of English. This daily appointment where we talk about English in small chunks, in small bites. Today I want to talk about have and have got and the difference in usage. For example, we often use have, as you know, to talk about actions, especially in an informal style. We are all familiar with expressions like have breakfast, have lunch, have dinner, or have a coffee, or even have a swim, have a ride, have a stroll, a chat, or even have a game. Or again, have a good time, have a bad time, or have a bad day, have a day off, have a holiday. Okay. In these kind of structures, have is an ordinary verb with a progressive form. Standard. So I can say I'm having a good time, or I'm having a day off, or, I'm having breakfast. Can you call me later? For example, so the progressive form of the verb to have is very commonly used in these expressions, and with the form of do or does in questions and negatives. So, for example, we could easily have a question like, "Where is Jane?" "Oh, she is having a bath." Or, "Do you have lunch at 12 o'clock?" "I don't have dinner until 7 in the evening," and so on. Then we have the form have got. Have and have got have got is the reinforced form of have and is commonly used in this combination have got rather than have. Now, consider the fact that have got is simply the present tense of the verb to have. It is not the present perfect of the verb to get. Okay, this is very important. But you can find it both ways. So, for example, you could have this kind of phrase: "We've got a new house," "We have got a new house," or "We have a new house," or even "She has got 3 brothers," or "She has 3 brothers." Perfectly fine, perfectly normally used. We also use have got or have for illnesses and pains, okay? But look at these two examples and compare them, because here there is a little difference that I would like you to spot. This is the phrase number 1. Example number 1 is, "I have headaches in general." In this case, I mean to say that I have headaches, for example, as I pointed out, and this is true, when I don't drink enough water. Okay, I have headaches. If I say I've got a headache, it means that at this moment, now I've got one. Another example on the same idea is, "She often has toothaches," and this is a general state. For her, she gets general toothaches often. Or, "She has got a toothache." Now, this means at the moment, right now. In this situation with have or have got, you can have 3 possible forms to create a question, okay? So you could have a phrase in these 3 different ways, like, "Do you have any money?" Perfect question with do form. Or, "Have you got any money?" Or even, "Have you any money?" Now, mind you, this final example is not frequently used, is not naturally used. It's a bit old-styled English and it's less usual. Same thing for this other example. Does she have a brother? Has she got a brother? Or even, has she a brother? And again, this final part, this final example is not so commonly used. but still you can find it, especially in writing. In the past, we do not use the got bit in the form to have got. So, for example, this phrase, Alice had long hair when she was younger. This is it. She had long hair. You cannot say she had got when you use it in this exception that we're mentioning, that we're examining. Okay. So again, questions or negatives simply use the normal form of did or did not. So you can have a phrase like this. Did I have a car when they were on holiday? Or with a negative. I didn't have a phone, so I wasn't able to contact you. In American English, sometimes you can find that the part have with have got is dropped, especially in informal English, in informal American English. So you can say, I got a sister, she got a brother, etc., etc. Okay. Now, if you want to know more on the subject of have or have got, and if you want to practice it, do not miss the opportunity of signing up to Speak, our general course of conversation, which takes place every day on Zoom, which is this platform we're using. And this is how to find out more about us and what we do. And I hope I will see you all in Speak to practice your English skills and conversation. All right. So thank you for staying with me, and bye for now. Bye-bye.